Now I'm going to go over the best and worst case scenarios for the SEC, and it's what I'm going to just read. Like, y'all can read the community post and see what I try to take into account in all this. So it's in no particular order on the team. So Alabama like 10-2 or 11-1, but I don't know about 11-1 being realistic at best, and at worst like 8-4, 7-5. I don't know. 7-5. I don't know how realistic that's gonna be. So LSU to me is like 11-1 or 10-2, but at worst like 8-4. Now Ole Miss to me is like a 11-1 or 10-2 football team, and at best is like 7-5. Now Arkansas is like 8-4 at best, and at worst like 5-7, 4-8, and granted, if they don't do enough, like all these teams here don't do enough to fix their issues from a year ago, that could hold them back from winning more football games than the year before, or to a certain point to make a bowl, like for Arkansas, for example. Here now, Texas A&M 9-3 or 8-4 at best, but at worst like 5-7. I don't know how realistic 4-8 is, so that's why I'm not even going to say 4-8. But it's a new head coach. That's the thing. And it's in the SEC. Now Mississippi State to me is like 8-4 football team at best. I don't know about 9-3. I don't know about that. Now at worst like 6-6 or 5-7. Now Auburn at best to me is like 8-4, but at worst it could be like one game in terms of not making a bowl game, like 5-7 at worst. So now Georgia 12-0 or 11-1 at best, but at worst it's like 9-3. So not really that big of a range. Now Tennessee 10-2 or 9-3 at best, and 7-5 at worst. Now South Carolina 8-4 at best, 5-7 or 4-8, but I don't know how realistic 4-8 is. Now Kentucky's like 8-4, 9-3 at best, but 9-3 I don't know if it really goes right. And at worst, I kind of like 6 wins or 5 wins on the season. Now Florida, man, they have a brutal schedule. But realistically thinking here, I think it's more like a 7-5 football team. I don't know about 8-4 at best, but at worst 3-9 or 2-10. Because look at their schedule, it is brutal. Now Missouri to me is like 11-1 football team at best. I do not see them going undefeated. And at worst, kind of like 8-4, 7-5, but I don't know how realistic 7-5 is. So that's why I would lean towards 8-4 at worst. Now Vanderbilt to me is just trying to fight and scratch to get up to 5 wins. So maybe 5-7, 4-8 at best, and at worst like 2-10 or 3-9. Now Texas 11-1 or 10-2 at best, and at worst kind of like 8-4. I don't know about 7-5 at worst, so that's why I'm not going to even say that for Texas that's going to happen on 7-5. But then again, it's a year one in the SEC, and now Oklahoma to me is like realistically thinking more like 9-3 at best. I don't know about 10-2. So maybe they could prove me wrong. And I noticed that like in my notes that I said 10-2 or 9-3, but realistically thinking 9-3 is probably the best, the ceiling. But if they could go one win more, it wouldn't shock me. But at worst, kind of like 6-6. I don't know about 5-7 missing out on a bowl, but their schedule is tougher than Texas is going into the SEC this year. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys later on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So my money out there is, of course, liking the video, comment video, really helps YouTube algorithm so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people could watch. And if you're watching that, subscribe, hit subscribe button, ring the notification bell as well. And the goal is 700 subscribers, not 600. If I did say 600, I apologize if I said that.